Hello, my name is Bianco. In this video I will talk about the pocket calculator Texas Instruments 30X IIS, as we have a couple of them here in front of the camera. Back then in Switzerland, in the bad times at the Swiss school, sooner or later I needed a pocket calculator, and that was back then in the 80s, the time of Texas Instruments. They were pretty common in Switzerland, and yeah, pretty much everybody had one of that kind of brand, and as best as I remember, they were back then still made in USA and not in China as we see later on these pieces in front of the camera. So I just want to give a bit history about how I found the Texas Instruments brand relative well and working. So I got me back then this old Texas, by now old Texas Instrument one. It's a TI-30 Galaxy, and it was pretty expensive back then, a bit in a better condition as it is now, of course. It did serve me all over the decades really well. I had to change a bit the batteries, but the rest still works, other than the plastic hinges of the cover. So that is one of the few things that I did bring over from Switzerland to USA, because I like it, because it did serve me so well. I wanna keep that for the rest of my life, and that's why I like Texas Instruments that much. So as I had a bit time in USA, I did look around what pocket calculator I should get. Not something too small, not something too fancy. What I needed for is basic calculation, and then for target shooting, for range work, there is a bit sometimes some calculation needed as well. And then I found the TI-30 as we have it here. They make it in different colors. I mainly get the gray ones. You can find this from brand new, from different sources, to used on eBay, where I get them mainly in different conditions. And the good thing about it is that it also has solar. So if you are in the field on the range, you're gonna calculate something. If the sun is still a bit present, at least you can use the solar on it too. Second feature is that plastic cover that comes with it. It's basically sliding all the way over it and gives you enclosed surface. Really nice. I like that feature. It's more compact. Of course, it's not that you could beat it or stand on it. It's not that thick, but still it gives you a bit of protection. And this model here is still gray. I left it gray for the video, and the other model here is already camouflage painted. It's a simple paint, couple different paints, just random, and then you have it like this. It's a bit more stealth for range work. Inside, of course, is no paint. That would not be good. It's just outside. And so if you wanna change the colors, that's up to you as well. As I say, the grey one, then they make a blue one. This one I got used from eBay for a really low price. So other than test it out and check on the batteries, I will replace the battery. It is fine, and then will get painted as well. I'm not gonna go much into the details what we all can calculate with those pocket calculators that most of you know better than I do. We have general math, pre-algebra, geometry, statistics, and the general science, whatever. So we have the solar battery power, that is important, and the fundamentals are here written on too. Texas Instruments is from Dallas, Texas. That was quite surprising, as I did drive to Las Vegas for the SHOT Show. I actually did bypass on the highway the building of Texas Instruments in Dallas, Texas. That was yeah, something for me. I would never have think that I ever see that, how that did start with this older but still really well working piece of equipment. Each of those pocket calculators, if you get it brand new, they come with a really big manual. I'm sure that you can watch on the Texas Instruments website as well, or you can email them and they send you a PDF how the different function works. There is a lot on those pocket calculators that I quite likely never gonna use, but still it's good that it is on there. It's good if you have the manual, so in case really needed, you can try your hand on it and be able to figure it out yourself without counting on anybody else. Just make sure, as we did in Switzerland, calculate the same thing minimum 2 times. If you reach the same results, quite likely chance that is like that is better than if you do it once and maybe there was a mistake or something and you are off. So we always do it twice, and if we reach the same results, then quite likely we are pretty well. Yeah, that much about the Texas Instrument pocket calculator 30X IIS. Great piece of gear, of equipment for pretty much everybody. If you need to calculate anything that is compact, sturdy, for on the range, for target work, really handy in the shooter's bag as well.